Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, a very rare midday stream for ya boy. We are hopping back into the wondrous dimension here with the Fortress of Feral Cobalt. I've got no real illusions that there's going to be many people here in the chat. It's the middle of a Friday afternoon, but whatever. I was in the mood to stream a little bit, and so stream a little bit I shall. I vaguely remember this. Isn't this the frickin'... Oh, this is a guild hall, isn't it? For someone? Yeah, for the Planter Guild. 4,000. It's roughly 4,000. I'd love to get an idea as to what that exact number is, but it makes no difference. This is now a grand guild hall, apparently. Wait, why is this considered to be a Grand Guild Hall now? What did we do to this that caused that to resolve itself? It doesn't matter. Oh, that's right. I forgot we were shooing away a kobold thief. Doesn't make a ton of difference. But it's interesting, if nothing else. Makes no matter. Let's see here. So actually, I recently, in a bout of madness, started up a... Madness is a strong word. I think boredom is probably more accurate. I did start up a new fortress because I like the humble beginnings of a new fortress, and I'm kind of dialing in how to start these things off efficiently, or spin these up efficiently. But, yeah, we'll get caught back up here in no time. Ooh, that reminds me, because these things can be assigned. Godly Hames. This is assigned to the Diamond Heavens. Automatically? No, it's not. That's just their icon looks like it ought to be highlighted, but it's not. And that's okay. Let's see here. Starting to think that maybe we should, like... Where am I? Yeah, these fellas. Dig these guys out. What if we go ahead and, like, do something like this? And do like a little wood stockpile down here. How would we feel about that? Also, how many miners do we have right now? Because I feel like we could probably increase that. High Master Miner. A Novice Miner. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. At 12, do we have enough picks to support that? Is a good question to have an answer to. We do not. We have 9 pickaxes, and we need at least 12. So we're going to order the construction of 5 more. Well, let's make 10 more. Why not? It's not going to hurt anyone. Spear Dwarf, Baby Llama. Do we actually have a hostile units here? We sure do. Where you at, son? Let's go send the Diamond Hames after him. Kill. Oh, they're already in the process of killing him. Trying to. Running off. My brother in Christ, just get out of here. There we go. There we go. Here, let's actually frickin' track this goob. Tired. No evaluated wounds. Well, that doesn't sound right. Is he finally gonna get out of here? I mean, it says they're fighting. Why can't he escape? That's very peculiar. He doesn't seem to be able to get off the map. Oh, he's been ambushed. Get him, lads, get him. There we go. All right. Good lord. That is somebody's head. That feels like it ought to be trashed. A random tooth as well. I don't know what to do with this scroll that we've had just sitting here, but we're going to leave that as is, because I don't feel like moving it. Quite frankly. Ooh, that's an awful lot of chalk. How many wheelbarrows do I have? Wheelbarrows? We have 10. Oh, we have more than 10. We have 17? That can't possibly be right. We got 10 copper wheelbarrows. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. And then we've got an extra one in use right now. I mean, that feels like an adequate number of wheelbarrows then. This stream brought to you by... Oh my goodness, I've just noticed the light outside my window. Good lord. I am consumed by a heavenly glow. Also brought to you by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Not sponsored, but it is fueling me. So in a very meaningful sense, the stream is brought to you by that. Sparring, plump helmet, spawn. What's your captain fighting? Okay. And we've got an awful lot of ore of iron, huh? I'm not engaging with the elves this time. I'm just not. There's a fly in here. Unacceptable. The elves have just been nothing but difficult for us to deal with, so I'm thinking maybe we just kind of don't screw with them this time. Because we really don't seem to be able to avoid annoying them. So, like, maybe it's better for everyone just to not engage. Because I don't really want, like, the elves on my arse. This is going to be just wood. Now we can go over to this stockpile, go to custom, and say, no wood for you. And then they'll start shifting that over. Can we... Okay. Can we trade them like metal? Can we just give them a gift of metal? Of metal bars in a metal box. Right? This should be relatively straightforward. Bins. Yeah, see this? This ain't gonna work for them because it's all bone derived and they don't like it when you use animal goods. Where the heck is my steel? That's all iron. We need... I'm specifically selecting from a copper... Are we out of steel? That's good. It's barn block bin. Okay, but, like, they do seem to kind of... keep that contained. Well, let's go ahead and give them some silver, then. Why not? You shouldn't be able to complain about that, at the very least. I will not accept that. All right, let's get this out of my way as well. Also got some teeth. Which, you know, we're going to say, let's get those out of here. Brings back fond memories of the forest running around collecting teeth from the frickin', let's call them the locals. Okay, so this is Sparta. No. A lot of this will free up more space once we move the chalk out of here, yeah? Plus more chalk is more flux stone, which reminds me... let's go ahead and smelt some hematite ore. Let's smelt like 35 of the stuff, which I'm fairly certain we should have enough of. I mean, that's like 9 right there. Add in another, that's 10. We might have enough. We'll see. We're about to find out. Request our broker. This person is moving... yeah, that bin. Is that our broker? Is that Kivish? It's my boy Kivish. Okay. Now, we trade. These are silver bars, which we're going to provide to you as a frickin' gift. Okay. Good. Good. And we'll call that a day. We'll call it a frickin' day. No trader needed at depot. Get out of here, Kivish. Keep doing your great thing. How's your health, my guy? Good. He is old, don't get me wrong. He's not that old. He's 61 years old. Why are you walking so slow, boy? Buddy boy? My dude? My little dwarf friend? Oh well, makes no matter. They're all smelters, which is good. Well, there's one of our corrupted dwarves actually doing something, which is nice. Again, what the difference between him and this and... they don't even have a name. Is this a person? Sensory nerve damage. Is this a living being I see before me? No, clearly not. They're undead. There's a shoe. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to unlock this. Alright, let's see here. Gems has been completed. Cool. Performance Troop is visiting. Corrupted Butcher is visiting. Okay. Running around babbling. This is a different necromancer who's running around insanely, though, yes? So, how's, Child Bone Doctor, store item in bin. What's got these people so frickin' down? Mood, please. Okay. Like, yeah, my Bone Doctor. What's got him bummed out? Thoughts. Euphoric, grouchy, drinking the same old booze. Felt fondness talking with an acquaintance. Frustrated after being unable to practice his craft. Unable to acquire. Being away from family. I'm beginning to think that this is just something that we're just going to have to live with. This is actually fine. It's fine and good, as it turns out. And more importantly, there's nothing I can do about it, and I have arbitrarily decided there's nothing I need to do about it as well. I know, awfully convenient how that works out, isn't it? Empty food storage item. Let's make some barrels. Hey, where's our fortress? Why is our fortress manager not approving this? I feel like we've run into this problem in the past. Monum. Monum is our frickin' bookkeeper, or our manager, yeah? No, it's Oblol. Well, where's Oblol at? Why isn't Oblol doing the thing that he's supposed to be doing? He's socializing. Oh, well, that's good. Well, as long as you're having a good time. You have a job to do, Oblol. Smith focuses. Dad's old Misty Wheel. Socializing in a bedroom, very suspicious. Feels fondness talking with an acquaintance. She is worried. Being unable to acquire something for too long. Manage work orders. No, don't harvest plants, Oblel. Frickin' go to your office. Please. Unless that's already been done. No, it hasn't been. Oblel. And she's back to the frickin' tavern. I don't understand this woman. Let's see what the internet has to say about this. Always useful, that internet. Manager not validating. Here we go. Fort slowly grinding to a halt. I mean, auto label labored bug in Dwarf in DF hack. Well, I don't have DF hack. You aren't busy. Probably busy doing stuff. Wait, so I just replace them, then it works fine. Let's see here. Bookkeeper, broker. I'm perplexed by this. I don't really know what to make of this. So we're going to replace them, actually, as it turns out. And we're going to hope that that solves the problem. Master organizer. Professional organizer. don't want to replace them is the thing. They're our best organizer. They just don't seem to want to be... They're just not interested in organizing. They're socializing. Okay. Let's look into this problem a little bit more, because I'd love to get a solution to this, because this happened in a previous stream with the same manager. Maybe a general strike bug. This isn't happening in your case, blah, 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 blah. Task list. What the hell is the task list? This is very confusing. And we'll see if that gets validated, huh? Now we have... lead. There we go. Okay, lead is eating, which is like, you know, something. We're going to see how long it takes him to do this. And then once he's done eating, he should go and validate these tasks. Meditate on murder? These people are all insane, and I won't stand for it. Whatever. Oblella's back as manager. Just... there's a gnat in here. Ugh. Very disappointing. I hit my own hand doing that. This is just frustrating more than anything else. I can manually set tasks. That's something. Hematite ore. Hematite ore. And hematite ore. There we go. This is definitely not inefficient at all. Or insane. Just generally upsetting. Now, who are the two folks that are using this as their office? Mebzuth. Who the hell is Mebzuth? Strand extractor. This is just getting more confusing than not. Hold on. Is that even the same guy? I don't know. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. I'm gonna give Oblel over here a new office and some vague hope that that will solve some kind of problem. It is annoying that nothing seems to be happening. Yeah, there they are. Oh. She got A. Was that the... Oblel. I just saw you in your frickin' office. What are you doing? Why is she not validating our work orders? This is very baffling. Where'd she go? There she is. Closest material for a table. Closest material for a chair. This is a new office now. The fly went that way. Chief Medical Dwarf. Hold on. Okay, Oblel, you now have a new study that's a new office that is closer to your favorite frickin' place. Where'd she go? There she is. Disdains decorum. Uh-huh. You ain't the only one, sister. More migrants have joined. Apparently. Now she's hanging out in this corner. I wish you could just assign multiple managers. That would make my life tremendously easier. Because then if one decides to just have their... There she is. Okay, she's eating. And as she did that, she also... Apparently she approved orders some other time. Okay, whatever. This appears to have... The problem seems to have self-corrected at the very least. These orders have been validated or whatever, so we'll call it a day. Got lots of new barrels, which is fantastic. We've got plenty of places for wood to be. I don't understand why so little of... Like, how has it taken so long? How has it been this long and the chalk is still just here? Like, it's not supposed to be there. There's not... This is not supposed to include wood. I don't know. Folks just take their time to do anything. And I don't really know why or how. So much of this game is a mystery to me still, after all this time. But that's okay. The plan here, God willing, is to actually get through another year of Fortress history, which seems, we're going to call it ambitious, for even a 3-hour stream, which is kind of what I intend for this to be. But we'll see. Why is there a shoe here? Thank you. Thank you for moving the shoe. Let's go ahead and check our bars. Iron bars. Lots of iron bars. We got plenty of flux. And plenty of coke as well, right? Oh, we got so much coke here, friends. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make like 50 pig iron bars, right? We're going to make like 40 pig iron bars. And then from there, we will make 40 pieces of steel. How does that sound? Bye, elves. It's nice to have not offended you for friggin' once. I mean, I'll take it. I will take not having offended them for once. Actually... I don't even know what this would end up being, but we're going to leave it open just, you know, as a matter of course. It's also worth mentioning that we need more bedrooms. Some of these aren't even furnished. These couple here. Building after placement, please. Bedroom, multi, boom. Okay, we're slowly but surely getting rid of the chalk as well, which is good. We got a dwarf on the traction bed, which is good. You know, it's being used. Petitions. Sure. Well, that was a whole troop of dudes, apparently. It's a metropolis. It is a metropolis of dwarfs. I'm here for it. I'm wearing garb. Now, when... Oh, look at that. The pig iron bars actually got validated. That's awfully nice of them. Actually went through quickly. This is more frickin' Jaspers. Jaspers. Okay, I mean, this could be more... I was about to say housing. I like to think of these as apartments, but that's also, like, really quite conceptually inaccurate. But, like, yes, this could be more rooms down here. Which we will do. Right now, as a matter of fact. And ain't that just something? Let's erase that. Well, actually, let's at least line these things up, shall we? There we go. There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Dwarfs being dwarfs. Sparring? I'm always happy to see just a sparring notice. That's just fine by me. Now, I am curious. Oh, we've got... Okay, I was about to say, gosh, that's awfully full over there. We've got plenty of room over here, though. Now, how is this categorized here? Food. It's all like raw food. I mean, we could put another frickin' kind of stockpile annex over here. I would want to continue the microline flooring. We'll select material after placement. We'll select microline blocks, which we actually do have material for, which is good. All right, and stone storage is a little overstocked right now, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. So we could stand to make some more rock blocks, though, couldn't we? And also, like, what if we just did more stone storage as well? Like right there. And just called it a day. Alright, what's been canceled here? Suspended the construction of floor. Job item lost or destroyed. Well, that's unusual. Someone's canceled a construction order as well. Resume construction, please. Get rid of the freaking stone. This thing still continues to baffle. But whatever. View the stockpile. We're going to expand the stockpile over here and call that a friggin' day. All this chert over here. Can we resume the construction of that bed, please? Let's see here. A stack of alpaca tallow there, apparently. I say a stack, it's a puddle. It is a puddle of tallow. Okay, we've actually got excess bins and barrels, both of which are good. We've got some buckets on hand as well.
Is Minnie here? Is Minnie here?
Ain't nobody here.
Nobody? Oh, you just chilling.
Yeah.
I love this. Enjoy your Factoria. Dwarf Fortress. Enjoy Dwarf Fortress.
How are you feeling?
It was the right decision to leave. Because now I just have my regular ball of anger at the bottom, not the anxiety at the top.
The clom bladder is still full.
The clom bladder is still full.
But the Frangle has been...
The Frangle's been freed. Yeah.
Hashtag free the Frangle, bro.
Free the Frangle. Is there anything that you need while
Nope.
I'm out?
Sure not. And if there is, I will let you know.
Absolutely. Enjoy your stream, baby boo.
Don't leave me hanging, dog.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. She puts up with so much nuttiness from me. Really astonishing stuff. Honestly. Honestly. Alright, let's see here. Lost or destroyed. I don't know what to make of that. Let's see. Good golly, this pasture needs to be expanded, apparently. Well, no, it's still big enough. It's getting kind of picked over here. Honestly, should probably nix a couple of them animals. Oh god, that's an awful lot of baby llamas, huh? Baby llama. Where am I? Oh gosh, that's an awful... That's so many llamas! Oh my goodness! Let's deal with some of that, shall we? Good God! Boop, boop, boop. Well, let's get some of these males out of the way, because we really don't need but so many of those. Some of the females we could nix as well. What is that, 7? Yeah, that's 7 llamas we'll take out right there. God, that's an awful lot of water buffaloes as well! Oh my... There's so many of them! Well, we won't be wanting for meat for long, will we? It's an exact opposite of the problem that we were running into at the beginning of this game, huh? We probably only need, like, one category of animal. Like, if we're gonna raise llamas, let's just raise llamas and call it a day. But I'm still learning, and I don't know what the best practices here are, so we're gonna take out a couple of them instead. Now, in theory... we should probably move some of this operation down to the lower level. But it's okay. But you know what we can do? At the very least... is carve out a little... a little staria. It's an area for stairs, you see. Trump fulfills his promise of revenge on prosecuting James Comey. Sheesh. Yeah, how's about that? Friggin' former FBI director prosecuted for, you know... reasons. Ridiculous. Very, very strange times we're living through. And by strange, I just mean bad. We're living through some bad times. It's a general, enshittening of the world is the term that I heard recently for it, which is as good as any. But we'll get through it, I hope, somehow, some way. Then let's go ahead and make some more rock blocks as well. Where are we at? Where are we at in terms of stonecutters? Got 4 there. I think that's it. We could probably do with another. I'll do another stonecutter there. Well, weren't we? Yeah. This actually works out just fine. We'll grab that, and then we'll go over here. View stockpile. Paint stockpile. Expand. Ooh. Well, we probably could have... we could have just done that thing, but it's fine. Oh, there we go. Well, it's a self-solving problem. Self-licking ice cream cone, folks. We love to see it. We'll go ahead and dig out another... another stone cutter. We're going to assign, like, porters. Right? Like, hey, this is your principal job is just hauling. I wouldn't be surprised if you can... But I don't know how to do it if you can, so. It's basically the same as not being able to do it, if you know what I mean. Boy. Okie dokie. Let's see here. A boy hanging out on the traction bed. In traction, ability to stand lost. Wounds. My poor boy Onget. Motor nerve damage, sensory nerve damage. It's the upshot of something like RimWorld, where you can be like, well, yeah, he suffered, like, severe damage to one of these limbs. Like, I mean, we can replace it. Or give you, like, Luciferium. Can't Luciferium, like, cause you to, like, regenerate just about any kind of wound? I know that sanguiphages can, like, regrow, like, fingers and stuff. But, anyway, that's not what we're playing here today, so it doesn't make much of a difference. How's that coming? Workshop. Stoneworker. End of the list there. That's fine. Labor. Orderlies. Haulers. Okay, so you definitely can assign folks as porters. Fewer people than I would have thought, honestly. I don't know. No, this is actually just about the entire fortress. It just looks lesser because I just zipped through them manually. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Words, sure. You're already here, after all. You might as well. Iron bars. Let's make more bone crafts. We need like 35 of them. I'm sure we have the bones to support that. Excuse me. Got llama wool, skulls. Oh, yeah. Bull horns. Now, can we make horn crafts as well? Is that a thing we can do? Because if so, I got the fly. Sons of guns. Look at that. I don't think it's... I mean, you can see the little dot there. I got him. I got him. Let's go ahead and make another butcher. Now, here's a question for you. I want to check something. Make the... This is farming and then butcher. And then... Ooh, well, no. Hold on. Workshops, farming... Butcher, and then we select material. What if we used, like, wood to do this? Like willow. Like, what if we used the film Willow? The classic Warwick Davies, George Lucas directed film Willow to make our butcher shop. Or butcher's workshop, I should say. Yeah, that's a shop. That's a shop. It'll take them a while to get to it, apparently. Good lord, the wood's just right down there. It's right down there. So let's go ahead and... Okay, wow, so that makes no difference whatsoever. I really thought that the texture of the floor would be different. But no, and that's okay. I can live with that. Deny. Let's see here. Oh, is that more lignite? Hello. That's useful to have. Let's go ahead and throw a couple more craftsmen. More, what are these things? Craft Dwarf's Workshop. Crafts Dwarf Workshop. And then we're also going to order... Yeah, we can make horn stuff. Horn rings. It's a... Oh, here we go. Horncraft. There we go. Good lord. Now we're going to call that 20. I was about to say, wait, what a horn... We, like, killed llamas. What horns are we generating? No, it's from the water buffalo. Ish fine. Sanity has been restored. Can you not store bones in bins? Can you not have a bone bin? A bin for bones? Apparently not. Well, let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bone stash. Well, craft stash, I should say. We'll stash for our crafts. There we go. That'll do it for me, I think. Sinclair will bring Jimmy Kimmel back to its ABC affiliates. Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. Hey, for once, Capital actually moves in the direction of, constitutional rights. That's a nice change of pace. Yes. Bone carver, slaughtered. Has become a drake. More ducks. Good. Summer has arrived on the calendar. Heyo! A vile force of darkness has arrived seeking a parlay. Approve. Yes. Parley with the Violet Deceiver. So from there, the leader of our fortress, who in this case would be Thultig Avustelid. Feels like reading off freaking provider names at work. Mayor Thultig is going to go and speak with these folks. They are probably going to request an artifact, which is, for the record, perfectly fine with me. We'll give them the artifact, and they'll be on their merry way. What is this guy carrying? A pike. Here's the thing. This isn't even that many, and fewer of them are ranged than is typical. They might also have more hanging out, though. Here's the thing. Here she is. Here's our girl. Thultig. Attending a parlay. diplomacy. The goblin crossbowman, Asno Utoknako, meets with the mayor Tholtig. Pass this treasure into our possession, and we will depart. Worth it. I don't know how they... what claim they have to Krevastik, but I'll bite just to ensure peace. There's no point in us losing folks, having all this gore spread all over the place. And, like, this field is still recently scattered with a bunch of bullshit, so, like, we might as well just make our way back, right? We'll just leave it as is. All that chalk. Oh, look at all that chalk. I think folks are, like, more reticent about moving stone to new spots rather than just about everything else. I think just because of the weight of it. At least that's what I'm kind of choosing to interpret things as. It's a tower cap wheelbarrow. The hell is tower cap? That's got to be some kind of, like, fungus-based lumber, yeah? I mean, the term cap certainly brings to mind mushrooms, so I would assume so. We're going to go ahead, put this here. We're going to accept it, and from here we're going to go custom. I'm going to go with bones. Honestly, we could do shells. Teeth, not teeth. But hoof and horns, yes. Okay. We'll see how badly that gets overcrowded. But, yeah. It's been an hour so far. Not too bad so far. We're dealing with some... Oh, did they already go away? Fantastic. Excellent, excellent. Couple of meaningful throwing offs of the enemy. And, you know, all set to go. God, the soundtrack for this game is awesome. Like, it's really good, actually. Yeah, all this shell is going to be a problem, methinks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the shell is going to be a... Oh, the shell is going to be such a problem. It's going to be an enormous issue. But we've made horn crafts, which is, you know, that's something. That's something we can hang our hats on. Our collective little dwarf caps on, huh? Now, from here, we are going to... No, we're going to go for workshops, and we're going to do the crafts shop. I literally don't care. We're going to go chalk blocks. Whew. Hey, how's that pig iron stuff going? Bone craft's good. Ooh, shell crafts. Good lord. Shell crafts. And we're going to do like 100 of those. We're going to do like, let's say 75 shell crafts, huh? It is a shame that is a single muscle shell, and we can't put those in bins for reasons that are utterly unknowable to me. Like, look at all of this. We have a functionally infinite number of muscle shells. Like, look at... I am doing all of this scrolling. This thing has not moved once. Ridiculous. It turns out I'm not doing this. Shells are no longer an appropriate thing to have in here. None. Get out of here. Horns and bones? Sure, got no problem with that. Muscle shells? Mm-mm. That's not gonna do it for me, buddy boy. Good God, that's an awful lot of animals, huh? I will still do the shell crafts, right? Like, we might as well. We've got the material for it. But we're out of barrels again. Unacceptable. Also, it's been an hour. I need to run to the restroom, so I'll be right back in a tick, folks. Don't go nowhere. Who am I speaking to? It's hard to say, but nonetheless, don't hit that dial. All right, and I am back. Back in less than 5 minutes. Y'all were fine. Y'all were fine. All of you here in the chat, y'all were fine. Alrighty, then, let's see here. Lots of chalk, which means lots of flux. Which means... Which means... Gosh, it doesn't seem like we put a frickin' dent into the hematite, which I think we actually did. There's a nose hair. That's very unfortunate. We plucked a couple nose hairs at work yesterday, because they were just annoying the frick out of me. Let's see here. Everyone has a water buffalo. I think we put a dent into the hematite, and then more of this other stuff has kind of come in the interim. Let's see. Let's check stocks here. Not bars, but boulders. Yeah? Siltstone, chalk, hematite. We've got 29 more things of hematite left, so let's go ahead and smelt. Hematite ore. Yeah? How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan? And then also, we're going to produce... how much pig iron do we have, actually? Let's check that. Pig iron. 40 pig iron bars. That makes sense. So let's go ahead and make... Oh. Steel far wherever you are. Alrighty then. Ooh, beds. How many beds do we have? That's another good question. Let's check stocks. Beds? We got 12. We have 12 unoccupied beds. Let's make another 30. I feel good about that, actually. Yep. We'll just have extra beds on hand, and that'll be fine. Extra bed, extra rooms. It'll be fine. And then let's make another 50 rock doors, CK doors. CK dough. Oop. Good God. Yeah. We're going to go crazy. We're going to make 50 rock doors. Another stoneworker shop. More shellcrafts. We made the rock blocks already. Didn't we set those for like an insanely high number? I seem to recall. I seem to vaguely recall. There's more lignite down there. Petition. Approve. Drink from plants. Okay, let's see here. A little bit of mining here. There's some, what is that? Onyx, Morion clusters. Mayor has been reelected. Cool. Well, yeah, she was. She freaking negotiated peace with the goblins at the cost of one shiny object. So, like, yeah, I'll take it. It's not negotiating with terrorists. That's keeping one or more of our dwarves from being in traction for like a month. I'll take it. I'll take that every single time. I'm going to go ahead and do some wall construction, and we're going to use some of our leftover chalk blocks as well for that. I gotta blow my nose or something. Give me just a second, folks. Better. Much better. Whew. Alright, let's see here. More chalk. Chalk and chart and all that good stuff. That's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, it's just unseemly. It's fine. Accept that. And then we go for finished goods. And then we go for materials. We go for bone. We go for horn. We go for shell. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Won't even be exclusively where all that stuff ends up. It'll just be where a good portion of it ends up, and I'm okay with that. I feel good about this, actually. Put a couple of statues there and call it a friggin' day. What are you doing, making shell crafts? Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah, you are, bud. Now, what do you do with... Hold on. Yeah, what do you do with hoof? With hoof. Dwarf Fortress. Hoof. Show me how the hoof works. Dwarf Fortress hooves and horns are functionally identical when stripped from their previous owner. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Why is the Dwarf Fortress wiki loading up all weird? 404 not found. Why is the Russian Dwarf Fortress wiki loading up here? Very confusing. Well, the idea that they are functionally identical to horn leads me to hope that we'll use them in crafts, same as we would with the horns, so... all good there. Shellcrafts, shellcrafts, shellcrafts. Did we make some horn crafts as well? I think we did. Let's see here. Finished goods. Other materials. Horn. Bone. And shell. Yeah, nice and easy. Nice and simple. Gosh, this thing. This almost very literally heaven-forsaken thing. Heavy bleeding. You say that, but I feel like you've been doing that for a while here, buddy boy. Sure. There's been another migrant wave. Some migrants have arrived despite the danger. What danger? There's no danger here. I am the danger, Skylar. I am the one who rocks. Let's see here. Okay. How are we doing on those door orders? Those dorters, if you will? Not much progress, but they might have only like just been validated. Who's to say? Who's to say? Let's see here. I mean, eventually the frickin'... We should start moving some of these, these other goods to here, right? Eventually. Now, this guy might even be carrying some stuff. That's a mussel shell. He's just doing more shell crafts. We've got the children hauling stuff. That's awfully considerate of them. What are you doing, friendo? What you carrying? Giant stray water buffalo bone. Is that really slowing you down that much? Apparently it was. Heavy bones, I suppose. Heavy bones in them there water buffaloes. The mighty buffalo. Let's see here. Not to be confused with the beefalo of Don't Starve or the muffalo of Rimworld. No, no, no. These are regular-ass buffalo. Absolutely fine with nout wrong among them. Oop, something's gone stinky. Where's this miasma coming from? Ooh. What is this? Rotten stray water buffalo cow nervous tissue. Can we get rid of that, please? If it's rotten, then frickin'... Oh, gosh. There's a lot of stuff here that's rotten. It's because we don't have enough food storage items. Ow. Beans. Okay, let's, No, we do have enough food storage items. We've got barrels aplenty. What the hell is you people's problem? Ugh. What is it? Just too much stuff at once? Rotten. 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 Okay. Now we check this one. Looks like most of that made it into the friggin'... That's rotten. 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 Okay, well, we'll solve that in the due course. That's unfortunate, though. I don't know why. Oh, that's what this was for. Ugh. Forgotten about that. That is a little direct route for our friends. So from here... And then we do a construction for stairs, which we will use the closest material here. Okay. Does that work for you? Because it works for me. All right, we're going to call that a day. We're going to call it a day. More limonite, more lignite. All this wondrous stuff. Buffalo calf. Inappropriate dig square? The hell does that mean? Not suspending instructions, but we also don't seem to be working on it either. But I don't think that flashes like mining tasks do. I don't think. Carved downward staircase. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on this, see if that pops up again, because if it does, then we know we have a problem. I mean, I really don't know if this is actually going to freaking do anything. I suspect that it won't. And in fairness, ooh, gosh. Most of this did get where it needed to be, where it needed to end up. So, like, maybe it's actually fine. Oh, there you go. Ay. Then they'll go ahead and go up here, I think. Or someone will, to complete the construction of the upper portion of these stairs, yes? Presumably? A rock door. Cool beans. We love a good rock door. I'd settle for a jazz door at this point. Well, let's see here. Closest material, Dora, the Explorer. But like a dwarf, I guess? Dora the Dwarfa? That doesn't sound right. Oh, well. Bed, 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 bed. Sometimes you gotta do these things just kind of en masse, and that's okay. Done. All right, just like that's another, what, 10, 18, there are 18 bedrooms there, which I will take. Made all the shell crafts we could possibly want. Hey. Okay, let's go ahead and check this. Okay, well. Bins. And then we search for... Can we not search for finished goods like that? Is it just not going to let me? Whatever. We'll go for bins, and we'll search around. Finished goods bin. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's not supposed to be there, is the thing. Type. No, not type. Yeah, if it's made of bone or horn or shell, it's not supposed to be here. Oh well. Doesn't make too terribly much of a difference. It's a little annoying, but it's basically fine. Oh well. So much for wanting to consolidate my finished goods in one spot. It's basically fine. Now this, on the other hand, I'd really like to have all of my coins, like, in one spot. Like, that would be very cool for me. I'd love that, actually. Speaking of which, check our stocks. We look at our bars. We look at our platinum bars, and then we order, let's say, 25 platinum coins. Coins, there we go. Aluminum coins, ooh. You could pay for a potato with one and then wrap it up in the other. It's great. All right, we're going to go ahead and do 25 things of platinum coins. Actually, hold on. Thank you. What are you carrying, friendo? Chalk. They're carrying chalk, which seems about right. And here's what we're going to do. Just real quick, we're going to lay this down. We're going to accept that. We're going to go custom. We're going to go coins. Coins and only coins. And then we go here, go custom, go to coins and say no. None coins for you. Because I think we have traded away all of our coins currently. So that should keep things kind of nice and straightforward for us. Why none of our crafts have gone here is beyond me. I do not understand it. It is confusing to me. I think this is something that we'd be able to solve by moving all of the finished goods bins to, like, the trade depot, I think. It's hard to say. It's very hard to say. But this is also just a personal hang-up of mine. I just like having all my stuff kind of in one nice, neat little spot. Like this guy. What's he taking? Oh, it's an earthenware Nyita. Interesting. He is minting platinum coins. Or she is. She? Hard to say. She. Just check the thoughts, Ned. Check the thoughts, and that'll reveal everything you gotta know. She's wearing a water buffalo bone amulet. So these kids get it. They know where I want my stuff to end up. I don't want to overtax the labor force too much with a bunch of odd and end tasks. Yeah, if we can, like, just become, like, the crafting center of the, of our little kingdom here, of our empire. Empire feels right. Like, I'll be happy with that. How's that miasma problem going? Well, I'm not seeing any, so I'm gonna take that as an absolute win, as we're fond of quoting on this channel. What have we got here? Magnetite, limonite, lots more iron, huh? More bituminous coal as well. A little bit more digging around can't possibly hurt. Can't possibly churt. You see, it's funny, because a lot of the stone down here is chert, you see. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. That could be Kurt for all I know. Gonna say like the character from Gilmore Girls, although I believe his name was Kirk, which for the longest time was probably the best known role of Sean Gunn, brother to James Gunn, but now he is probably much better known as Kraglin from Guardians of the Galaxy. He was also like the kind of on-set representation of Rocket Raccoon. And of course, it would appear that he's going to be the playing the role of Maxwell Lord in the DCEU as well. Billionaire sponsor of the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang, which, by the way, freaking kick-ass, like leitmotif musical theme. Like I rewatched the new Superman movie recently since it hit streaming on HBO Max or whatever the hell they're calling their stupid platform at this point. Love the movie, still do. The scene where Supes tells Lois that he loves her, and the scene with the kid raising the Superman flag still gave me chills. Not as much as the first time that I saw it in theaters, but still, like, hard-hitting. And also extremely genuine moments that are allowed to play genuinely, which is counter to like a super common criticism you see. I think it's a bad faith criticism of James Gunn, where it's like, oh, he's constantly undercutting the serious moments with humor. It's like, no, he really doesn't. Like, he is not afraid to let those genuine moments play and play as genuine. Last, 10 minutes of the first season of Peacemaker was the exact same way. Very genuine moments and plays out pretty much straight without much in the way of humor to go around. But the thing that struck me this time, the score to that movie is kick ass. Like the first viewing, you're really struck by just like how good that original John Williams theme is, right? And the like guitar heavy or electric guitar heavy cover that they've done of that for the movie, like absolutely slaps and slaps hard. But like there are like a lot of like some of the recurring musical motifs for Superman and Lois, for the Justice Gang, and for Luther Corp. All of those also kick ass, and those are like original compositions. Just I like the movie, and I like it more as time goes on. Like, I still absolutely adore my beloved Thor Ragnarok, but in terms of something that you can go into without having to do much in the way of homework, like, beyond what you would have absorbed through cultural osmosis anyway for the new Superman movie, it's very strong. It's a very strong film. And it's a really good foundation for the new DCU. I really do think that. Like I've seen the first season of Peacemaker. I've started watching Creature Commandos. I like both of those, but like if you know, Superman was always going to be like the cornerstone for the DCU, and it's a very strong start. Let's see here. Unrotten processable plants. Milk quartz, pipe opal, lignite. Got pilgrims visiting. Pilgrims? Scott pilgrims, perhaps? Let's see here. Birth to a lamb. To a lovely, lovely lamb. Okay, and presumably, again, the butcher shop has taken care of its rotten material. All of the butcher shops have. Yeah. How are our work orders doing? Process plants make ash, make potash from ash. Cool. Honestly, producing some glass crafts wouldn't, or like just producing glass in general wouldn't go amiss, I think. Here's the problem though, I don't remember how glass making in this game works. It's, again, one of those, like, quite complicated processes, which, fair, I mean, you know, it's complicated in the same way that making steel is complicated, which, fair. These are, you know, complicated things to do in real life. Gosh, this thing is cruddy. Yeah. My poor microphone. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress. Glass. And then, like, green glass is easier to make than clear glass, if memory serves. Oh, that's right. The Dwarf Fortress wiki is frickin' not working right now. Is this... Let's see here. Is this a problem with my Google window? Like, is my phone going to pull this up any easier? Fortress. Oh, here we go. Glass industry. Glass, collecting sand, all sustainable types of glass making require a bag of sand. The collect sand order, the glass furnace requires item hauling labor, not glass making. Collect sand order does, however, still occupy the glass furnace, preventing glass makers from performing any job until after the collection has been completed. Collecting sand is a time-consuming task, and proficient glassmakers quickly become faster at making items than gathering materials, leading to job cancellations as collected sand becomes scarce. Okay. Sand for glass can only be collected from a collection zone. Placed on floors made of sand, black sand, red sand, white sand, yellow sand. Any soil type with loam or loamy, and it will not work for glass making. Okay, that's fine. Because we actually have... Okay. Let's see here. Can we just, like, dig this out? And I know that we got some root systems up here. So maybe we like, delete that chunk of it. Problem is, we have taken up a lot of our sand resources for farming. Baffling stuff, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's a sand pit. Sand. Boom. Accept. Cool. Honestly, what if we just knocked this tree down and took out all of this as well? The elves won't be happy, but the elves have a quota, and we're going to stay under that quota, so... kind of... no matter one way or the other, I should think. Still haven't put any crafts in there. Very unfortunate. Late summer, which means early autumn, is just around the corner, which also means... that we should have... I think that's actually a good place to put the glass shops. Should have the caravan showing up soon, which means we get to throw some finished goods bins their way and call it a friggin' day. Petitions. Approve. The petitions become citizens of the fortress. I favor those more because that doesn't increase the population, which honestly is more of a concern now than anything else. So that has been assigned. Is that an elf? Good lord. It's an elf. Okay. Been going for about an hour and a half. Got about another hour and a half to go. With a little luck, and as little pausing as possible, we should... we should basically be able to get through another year. We should see 210 by the end of the stream. Because we're more... Yeah, because we're more than halfway through the year now. We're in late summer. We're on the other half of... Yeah. Well, no, we're about halfway through the year, I suppose. Still, yeah, late summer into autumn and then through the end of winter. So yeah, we should be fine. Get through the month of Obsidian and call it a day. And hey, if we see 210 earlier, that's probably where we wrap the stream. Now, can we set that as a work order? Collect sand. We sure can. Use up to 1 shot max. Yes. And we set that for 20 and call it a day. Now, from there, controlled collecting sand efficiently, blah, blah, blah. Producing green glass requires only a bag of sand. Green glass items are worth twice as much as objects made from most stone, making it equivalent to cheap metals like copper and zinc. Producing clear glass requires 1 bar of pearl ash in addition to a bag of sand. Clear glass items are worth 5 times, blah, blah, blah. Equivalent of metals like bronze. Producing crystal glass. Not crystals. Okay, whatever. Now, what is pearl ash made from is a question I'd love to know the answer to, and we will determine, we'll say shortly. Just going to go ahead and... Well, actually... Ooh. There we go. Completed. Cool. Yeah, that actually works out quite nicely. We'll go ahead and establish this as where we put our sand. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. And then now, here's a good question. We go to stock, we go to bags. Rock nuts bag. I think there is a single... No, we've got a couple bags that are empty. We've got a number of bags that are empty, I think. Okay. Yeah, because... Hold on. Because for these... Yeah. Okay. Because it's an actual bag, it'll show what's in it. Black sandbag. Oh, well, look at that. We've already got some frickin' cool. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Bars and blocks? Other materials? No. Blocks, other materials? No. Corpses, refuse. Sheet leather. That's... interesting. Hold on. Bars and blocks. Sand. There's goods. Here we go. Furniture and siege ammo. Why on earth? Sandstone, sandbags. Okay. So sandbags. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Take this. Like that. Oop. Learn something new every day. So we go here to furniture and siege ammo. We go to sandbags. Tables, thrones. Okay. It's all a little baffling, but basically works. New petition. Approve. Cutting gems has been completed. Hey, do we want to, like, have a set place for Where's our gem cutter? We have a single gem cutter? Really? That's shocking to me. In a metropolis, only a single gem cutter? You people are living like peasants. Like absolute Luddites. It's fine. It's... whatever. But, you know... Come on. Come on. Let's go ahead and make another, Oh, I don't know. We'll leave those open for right now. Tell you what, we're not going to leave open is this. We're going to establish this very clearly as a hallway. It's more lignite. I want it. I want it, and I shall have it. Estrella Lamar. Sparring. Black sandbags. Oh, there's lots of sandbags, huh? Have we established this as a thing? Yeah. We just need them hauled. Okay, whatever. Makes very little difference to me. Items? Oh, that's chalk. Boo. Chalk, jet, and tetrahedrite. Hey, excuse me, child. Yes, Ton, I'm speaking to you. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, he's got a sword over here. Good lord. Okay, whatever. Huh. Okay, whatever. You'd honestly think that a fortress of almost 200 dwarves would be a little bit more quick to do things, but people have their own, people are living their own lives. It's fine. Turns out it's actually fine. I'm happy with this. I don't have any problems with this. I demand bones. Oh, there's more coal. Yeesh. Ned demands bone. Bone singular sounds worse. I'm gonna keep it to bones. I demand bones. Finished goods. We sort by... Hold on. Sort by type. We sort by type. That's what we've been missing. We go for type, and then we go for materials. Okay, that's been the problem the whole time. Now we can fix this. Because we had specified the type. We had specified, hey, give us bone, give us horn, give us shell. But we hadn't specified any actual materials or any kind of actual... the types of items that could go in there. It's made of bone, sure, but we didn't have any items actually specifically requested. That's been the issue. I understand now. Okay, I think our boy... Edom is hauling what was left there by Ton, which is fine. Hey, there's Ton. What you moving around there, Ton? Now, presumably, people should start. Ammo, sandbags. Can you make furniture out of shell? That doesn't sound right. How the sandbags are determined, that's a little bit beyond my capacity to worry about. Which also No, it should be that these materials, these items are allowed to be here just as long as they're not bone, shell, or horn. Okay. I'm not expecting this to be immediate, but I am expecting this to happen sooner than later. Okay, we're waiting for the bone crafting task to be validated. That's fine. It's the 24th of Galena? Surely Galena. Surprised it's not Galenite or something like that, but it makes no matter. Very, very late summer. Very nearly early fall, at which point our liaison from the mountain homes will arrive, and we'll have so much crap for them then. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro. Petrified wood. Interesting. Not helpful to me necessarily. The lignite, on the other hand, is helpful. We will go for that. Did we make a bunch of steel as well recently? Did that actually get, like, taken care of? It would appear so. Yeah, because didn't I order, like, the creation of frickin'... Yeah, like 40 steel bars or something. Cool. Cool. Now, if we could validate that craft order, that would be, like, super cool. Where is she? I know she's here somewhere. She's in here frickin' socializing, wearing her stupid crown. A dwarf bard necromancer. Let's see here. Where's my girl? No, units. Oh, no. Planting seeds. Now, is that... Planters... Yeah. Everyone does this. Can we just, like, assign this just to frickin' farmers? And presumably we can. It's not that I don't want everyone to do that. I just don't want her specifically to be doing it. That's the problem. That's fine. Necromancer, starved to death. Ugh. Okay, this is always the frickin' indicator that we need to make sure that all of our grazers end up out here where they need to be. Also, we have too many freaking animals, and someone should really do something about that. Wouldn't possibly be me. I'm too busy doing other stuff. I wonder if you can, like, can you plant stuff outside? Workshop, farming, farm plot. Well, now that's interesting. I wonder what you can plant out here. Can you? I do wonder if you can plant, like, fruit and stuff out here. That would be nifty. Not that I necessarily need, like, a bunch of my dwarves hanging out outside. Ugh. Because that will upset them. Make them dizzy and upset their tum-tums. But I do wonder, and there's no discovery like direct discovery. If you catch my cold. Let's see here. Have you validated the task yet? Not yet, you haven't. Which also leads me to think that I should probably set up more tasks. To be validated, so we can at least validate them all at once, right? What else do we want to do? Bone crafts? Shell crafts, probably. For those, we can do like another 75. We've got so many shells. And then... horn? Give horn? And do like 25 of those as well. I think we've got enough horn to do that. I would be shocked if we don't. There's horn. Horn. What on earth are we supposed to do with, like, skulls and cartilage? Can we make skull crafts? Dispatch necrocraft. No, we can't do skull crafts. That's a shame. Oh, that's right, pearl ash. Wood-based product. Doing so requires 1 unit of potash, as well as whatever fuel is necessary to run the kiln. One of the more labor-intensive products to produce in the game, requiring you to burn 1 unit of wood to ash at a furnace, then convert the ash to potash at an ashery, just to acquire the input material used in its creation. Interesting. Well, that seems a little bit involved. Let's see here. Yeah, my Google window is being, like, really tricky here. Dwarf Fortress Wiki. Yeah, the Dwarf Fortress Wiki is just running slowly today. Very strange. Dwarf Fortress. Skull. Masterwork and skulls. A few totems for some masterwork buildings, the Dark Temple. Possibly also the Bone Forge. Sell them to elves. Not worth a whole lot, but they add up quickly. Just store them in my miscellaneous stockpile, put them up for trade. I feel bad dumping something that can be traded away. Interesting. Alright, well, whatever. They're just taking up space in the infinite storage of the butcher shop, so let's kind of call it a day. Thieves! Unit. Other. Hostile. Couple of kobold thieves. Let's get the Diamond Heavens on the job. Confirm. Go get him, boys. You have my every confidence. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Officially early autumn. Should be seeing the caravan relatively soon. Still not putting any freaking things here. Very disappointing. Oh well. Oh well, that's basically fine. Ooh! Yeah, they validated the tasks. Cool beans. At least this should put stuff into this stockpile now, yes? No job. Make bone crafts. Yes, please. Well, hold on. We've got all of these materials here. All well and good. Why are they not being put here, though? Dyed or undyed is fine. We can make tooth crafts? That's interesting. I mean, might as well. Coral, amber, crystal glass, green glass, clear glass. But I almost wonder if I shouldn't just, like, set this as just all finished goods for right now, and then just kind of winnow it down from there. Oh, no, he's gathering hoof, which is good. He's going up there. Gathering material. He's carrying one of the big bones, isn't he? Water buffalo hoof. Unless... oh, well. Maybe just move slowly. What are your traits? Weak. Frenetic. Bad with words. Poor social awareness. Poor fella. Sounds like me. Not really. Nothing to catch in the eastern swamps. He's an empty bag. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All. Stone and clay? None. None. All. Core quality? That might have been part of the problem. Total quality. Any is fine. Color, any is fine. Dyed or undyed is fine. What we don't need... okay, I think I'm starting to see what the frickin' problem was. We excluded too much crap, I think. Hey, where's that human going? Hey! Hell yes! We solved the mystery, folks. Turns out the true villain under the mask, it was incompetence the whole time. Alright, well, at least that's a mystery solved. Thanks, Scoob, we did it. It's an empty bag. We should have plenty of leather, right? Oh, well, hold on. Leather. Tanned hides, there we go. Yeah, we got plenty. Let's make some more bags. Make leather bag, and we're going to make 20 of the suckers. And we're going to have a grand time doing it. I swell. There we go. Petrified wood is such an interesting material to have there. Let's see here. Hey, Rith Azin has arrived. Hell yes. Hey, you know what we never did? Made more coins. But that's because I was obsessed with this frickin' bonecraft problem. So, you know, we got a little bit distracted there. But it's fine now. Are we out of... we're not out of empty bins, are we? Oh, no. Truly disappointing. I'm genuinely annoyed. Ron bin. We're gonna make 25 of them. We've got so much iron, right? Don't we? Bars. Yeah, we've got 200 bars of iron. I think we'll be okay. Damn it. Ugh. A bad time for the frickin' thing to show up. Oh, God. Oh, out of the fire, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Good Lord. Okay, well. Solve one problem at a time, I guess. And hey, not a mistake I'll make in the future either. You gotta narrow it down rather than starting from zero, apparently. It's fine, whatever. Let's go ahead and get some goods moved over. Yep. Apparently that's just the way we're gonna do it. Bins. Finished goods bin. Do we have any gem bins? Because if we do, I'd love to find them. Gem bin. Armor, no. Gem bin. Finished goods bin. Leather bin, pearwood bin, cloth bin, cacao wood. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and we also need our coin bin. O-I-N. Yeah, that's in copper somewhere. Bars. Coin bin, there we go. 5,000 value. Cool beans. Alrighty then. And then broker requested at depot. We'll go ahead and move all that crap over there. This is so annoying. Ugh. Very disappointing. But the good news is, this ensures... Okay. There's nothing that we really need necessarily, so we're going to say no. Trade agreement, strengthen bonds. Please consider an import agreement next year. That's fine. What is this thing doing? Storing an item in a bag. Okay. Yeah, the frickin', we need bins for all of our stupid stuff. It's fine. It's better than nothing, but still. Awaiting 2 items. What are we awaiting? What are we actually awaiting here, folks? What could we possibly be waiting on that we don't have here already? I'd like to know. Horncrafts, shellcrafts, bonecrafts. Cool. Gosh, something puked all the way up here. Pile of vomit. I wish I knew how to get rid of these piles of vomit. Hey. Nothing we can do about that. Oh well, whatever. Are we still awaiting 2 items? We sure are. I think this guy's carrying something, right? Yeah, he's carrying the big bin. Thanks, buddy. What's your name? Geshud. Thanks, Geshud. Doing the Lord's work. Is that a girl? No. I saw the crown and the complexion. I was like, is that my manager? What's she doing in the hills? Waiting 1 item. We don't even need... Whatever this last item is, I'm sure we don't need it. I got my boy Kivish here, kind of waiting on this process. So let's go ahead and... well, it's not like they're going to be packing up anytime too terribly soon. Feral Cobalt's been made a duchy. Cool. I thought... No, we were a barony before. Now we're a duchy. Cool. An empty bag. Aren't we making bags? Apparently not. Hold on. Tanner's shop. Do we not actually... Oh, I don't think we have a leather worker here, folks. Oh, no. A catastrophic error. Very unfortunate. Leather, core quality, all. Total quality, all. We've learned our lesson here, haven't we, folks? Sandbags, other materials, all. And then type. We specify. Yeah? And then I think that solves the problem there. That's not a mistake I'm going to make again. Alright, have we gotten... What is this last item that we're missing? Whatever it wasn't what that guy was coming there to do, apparently. Ooh, we need a leather worker, huh? I think. Workshops, clothing and leather. Yeah, we have a tannery, but that's part of farming. We need an actual leather worker. Oh, but where do we want to put them is the question. Is there a particular place that's going to work better than another? I don't think so. Go ahead and just kind of do a little poop and scoot. Pop them down here. There we go. All right, trade. Platinum coins. Yes. Excess weight? What, are we loading you down with too many coins there, bud? It's actually very funny. We're going to grab all of your wood, as we always do. Oh, look at that. We got all the allowed weight in the world now. Because their wood takes up an awful lot of space, huh? A couple of gem bins. This is all finished gems, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, gosh, look at that. Oh, it's fucking beautiful, mate. That's all that crap there. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now what do we want from these fellas here? I mean, this is actually a very good question. What do we want from them? We've got all of the frickin' cheese we could want. We're going to grab these fruits. Got the plump helmets, obviously. We're going to grab all of the fish. And I'm starting to think that this coin bin, even then... It's the gem bin. It's this one that's causing that huge spike in value. Yeah. We'll go ahead and sell them a fair few gems. Sure. Just not everything. What else do we want? I mean, we might as well grab all the frickin' meat. Might as well grab these things of cloth and leather. Pigtail cloth isn't super important, but we will grab it. So it's not like this is frickin', yeah, we'll trade. It's not like this is frickin' against the storm where there's, like, stuff that we desperately need from traders. This is just kind of like, you know, opportunity to improve our, relationship with the frickin' the home world, the mountain homes more than anything else. Which is fine. You know, it's more about it's more about increasing fortress value more than anything else. And honestly, that could have been a goal to set. Like, hey, can we have like a 100,000 value fortress, right? Hard to say, fellas. Ooh, ruby clusters. Don't mind if I do. You'd think a bin that's just got frickin' gems in it wouldn't have offended the flippin' elves. I don't know what to make of all that. Unless the bin itself was, like, decorated with bone or something. I don't know, man. Very strange. Quite peculiar, to be honest with you. Quite bloody peculiar. But yeah, from here... we go ahead and approve. Yeah, from here we go ahead and approve. And we go ahead... and throw down our leather worker, yeah? It's going to be a single leather worker as well. No point into going a little bit overboard here. Gosh, we've actually got some good, like, gems and crap here. Gems. And also hematite. That's the crap portion of the gems and crap equation there. It's actually an awful lot of wood that we have there, huh? Well, we can go ahead and dig that out a little bit further. Excuse me. Actually don't know. Is there any other wood just kind of sitting around? I don't think so. Still, doesn't hurt to future-proof. I don't think we were going to necessarily put anything else there in the meantime. So, grab that. Hexband that. Oh no. Folks, we got a ghost. A ghost? Some sort of ghoul? Terrible news. How's the bone crafts going here, folks? Doing good? Doing good, doing good. Hell yes, doing good, doing good. Hey, they're making the leather bags. Hell yes. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with this ghost before I forget about it. We have slabs. Blech. Oh, there's the ghost. Kickrost. All right. Engrave memorial slab. Kickrost. Ghost. So we'll engrave the memorial slab. It is still early autumn. We are not, in fact, going to hit 210 before the end of this stream. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Hey, look at that. We solved that problem. This problem has also been solved. A water buffalo hoof scepter. Cool. It's not even like any of these individual crafts are that valuable, but together, they're actually quite valuable. Approve. And so that is why we make them. It's why we build the crafts. Excuse me? Who said that this grass could be here? I don't know if I've ever seen that. Or is that just because, like, we've collected that area dry of sand? If so, that's, like, not ideal. It's actually a little bit concerning. And we've got all of this black sand over here, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Also, hello. It's all microline over there. We don't necessarily want to be, like, digging outside too much is the thing. So obviously puts me in a little bit of a mind to, like, get back to my Minecrafting days. Just, like, tunnel underground. Just don't see the sun. Coax grass into the underground so I have a source of it. Raise all of my animals down there. I don't know. It's a thought, certainly. I've played Minecraft in the longest frickin' time. Dwarven child is stumbling around obliviously. Why? Unimportant. The vast majority of the fortress is, well, I would say the majority of the fortress is still, like, in a better mood than not. Vast majority is neutral or better. We've got, what would that be? 41, around, like, 50, 55, something like that. Under 60, I think, are, like, unhappy or worse. So, like, I'll take that. Don't think I won't, because I will. Got so much fish. Drinks aplenty. Hey, where are our prepared meals at? How are we doing for those? 809 prepared meals still. I do not know how we ended up with so many prepared meals. I'm not complaining. I am remarking, though. It's wild. Collect sand is 20. Okie dokie. Necromancer is visiting. Yeah, I mean, we've just been, like, securing, like, textile materials from home, right? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and make more coins while we're at it. Can we make, like, some iron coins? That would be kind of cool. It's very, Grim Dawn, right? Iron well spent. Let's make, like, 25 things of iron coins. And then, let's see what other materials we have first. Bars. Iron, we've got. Silver, we've got. Silver and platinum galore. We can't make coke coins, can we? That would be silly. No. Makes sense. Silver coins, though, that we can do. Silver coins. Can we make Electrum in this game? 5 of those. I think like 25 of those, because I don't know how many of those we have. We sure can. Makes a certain amount of sense. Hey. Smelter, right? Because it's like well, shoot. Because Electrum is like a gold-silver alloy, isn't it? We don't have any frickin' native gold. That's what we should have asked the caravan for, is frickin' gold. They're still here. Oh. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Whatever. It's fine, actually, as it turns out. Completely fine. Nothing to be done about it. That's disappointing. That's a little bit disappointing, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Collected all the sand we could want to, which is nice. That's disappointing. Because I don't know if, yeah, where's our... Here we are. Continent of Pondering. A short trip, a day's travel. Nearly a day's travel. Oh, that's neat. 2 days travel. So you could traverse the entire world in, about 10 days. That's actually kind of adorable. I mean, I'm interesting. The Violet Deceiver, and we are at war with them. Click to raid this site. Creates a new mission. I don't want to do that. I want to give them, like, goods and be at peace with them. Be friendly with them. I don't think there is gold to be had in this particular spot. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Rith Azin will be leaving soon. That's fine. Plum helmet. See that? I got rid of that. I hit that fly that time. Maybe alpaca skeleton. Oh, no. Well, that's just depressing. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oop. I've just been sitting here rambling to myself for 3 hours, but that's, like, fine, actually. I'm shockingly okay with that. What, open, stagnant water? Yeah, that seems about right. I'm honestly okay with it. I've accomplished, I've gotten a decent chunk of the way through. Next stream on Monday, which, ooh, that's a good question. What day is Monday? Oh, frickin' show me the calendar here, thingy thing. Okay, Monday is the 29th, so, yeah. That's fine. Here's our friend the Necromancer. Kind of running around rambling, as she is wont to do. Ugh. Gosh, so I don't know if I've told this story on stream, and if I have, there's no one to corroborate it one way or the other. But years back now, dislocated my shoulder on the job, which was unfortunate because I was out of work for like 3 weeks. But the good news is all the PT was like covered through workers' comp. The visit to the emergency room where they actually reset the damn thing, that was all covered. So like all good there, which is, again, good because ER visits are not freaking cheap. But yeah, my shoulder's been a little funky ever since. I must have slept on it weird last night because, like, I'm lying in bed this morning. I basically just shrug. I'm just kind of like pushing my shoulder forward, and I felt it like shift back to where it ought to be with just like the mother of all pops. Like it was a little sore, felt a little wonky, and then it just like went pop. I get mother of all pops. I was like, good God. Good gracious. Oh, migrants. Okay. Taking up like the last 3 spots in the fort. Okay. All right. Yeah, because by default, you're not going to get a migrant wave will never push you over population of 200, which is awfully kind of them. You can still get like new folks arriving and staying through the tavern, but the migrant waves will never push you over 200, which is considered metropolis status, apparently. Speaking of which, where are we on bids? 202? Okay. I mean, some of those are tavern beds, granted. However, I will take it. The other thing that I will do is put on some walls. First, we will grab bauxite. Bauxite blocks will work. And then we'll use that material. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, and we need to mine this out, don't we? Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. Let's see here. Let's see here. There and there, there, and there. We dig out around that, bring it around town. And then dig there. Let's go ahead and just, good lord. From there, grab walls. Bauxite until we run out of bauxite, in which case we'll use, after which point we'll use something else. Okay, cool. And they are prioritizing, well, someone prioritized that, which is good. I think that was just about going to be the only thing that wouldn't be accessible potentially after other stuff was built around it, so that's good. And then from there, let me just use closest material for that. Door. We're not going to go off on the weird Dora the Explorer riff like we did before. The Dora from Befora. There we go. And then we do beds. We do bed. I actually do the same here, as it turns out. Cool. And then we should actually have enough doors to do this as well, right? I think so. It'll be a matter of clearing out the frickin' stone from this area, but beyond that, should be pretty straightforward. Then we go ahead and assign bedrooms. And bedrooms. Bed rejected, not enclosed. Resume construction, then. Good God! Thank you. Goodness gracious. I think that ought to be it. That should be enough beds to house the entire fortress, I think. Damn near. What are we at now? Check beds. 221. That's cutting it a little close because we know that a decent chunk... Well, 20 of them are taken up by the... I think that's actually a little short. 20 of them are taken up by the barracks. 6 of them are taken up by the frickin'... tavern. So we're close. Yeah, see that right there, we accepted someone joining the fortress. That puts us over 201. But that's like a direct petition. That's not a migrant wave. A planter, human prophet is visiting. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Baby llama. Baby llama. Alrighty then. And then these guys are doing their thing. Okay, we've made all these shell and bone crafts that we care to, which is nifty. Let's go ahead and make some more bone crafts, though, because apparently we've got the material for it. More bone crafts. We're gonna do 50. We're gonna call it 50. A nifty 50. What you see as refuse, we see as material. And then over here, we're actually going to put more... We're going to do another stockpile. Yeah, this is just going to be like Crafter's Alley here, as it turns out. Walkway here. Honestly, the gem crafter can stay there. That's fine. But we're going to put more of those over here. We're also going to do 2 more crafts shops, as it turns out. Use the closest material. That's perfectly fine. What else do we have here in terms of workshops? Jewelers, cool. Dyer, clothes. I think another jeweler, to be real honest with ya. To be real friggin' honest with ya. Maybe even like 2 more jewelers down here as well. Excuse me. Very unfortunate. And then we make glass. Make an enormous green glass corkscrew. No. Make raw green glass. There we go. Can we not do just like Crafts. Dye floodgates. There's jugs. Oh, interesting. Well, that's very interesting. Huh. Scroll rollers. Green glass statues is interesting. A terrarium, that seems appropriate. Throne, toy, tube, vial, weapon rack, glass window. Make a large serrated green glass disc. Okay, I mean, we're going to do it. Honestly, I'm thinking we like do this kind of separately. One here. We do another here. Oop. Oh, Jesus, please us. Okay, one more time. Done. Accept. Oh my gosh, I right-clicked there. Accept. Okay. Cool. Now here, we're going to do custom, we're going to do finished goods. We're going to do all. And then we're going to none of these. Hold on. No, it's armor, isn't it? Okay, so none. None, as it turns out. Breastplates, capes, cloaks, dresses, male shirts, no. Robes, segmented breastplates, no. Shirts, sleek dresses, sleek tunics, square breastplates, no. Tunics, vests, that's fine. Bulky turbans, caps, fine. Face veils, sure. Frilly headscarves, absolutely. Head veils, head scarves, helms, no. Also no to caps, I think. Did helms. Should we just do armor across the board, actually? Or like, hold on. Let's go all. Let's just do materials. Let's say no metals. Other materials, bone, clear glass. Yeah. That should be fine. Yeah. And then, I mean, there might be a few weird stragglers here and there, some edge cases, but generally speaking, other materials, none. Okay. Cool. That ought to do it. Well, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to expand this to there. Ooh, no, we're not, actually. I've changed my mind. Ooh. This is the armor. This is the nun. This is the nun. This is the nun. No, this is the gems. It's where all of our gem crap goes. All of it. What gems go here? None. None of them. And then that should kind of self-solve, yeah? Yep. Just kind of tweaking and optimizing at this point for our own flow of materials. The 4th of Timber. Late autumn. Yeah, no, we ain't getting through the year. Looks like that really is kind of a 2-hour or a 4-hour process to go from one year to the next. With all the pausing that I do, especially. Plump helmet spawn. God, that's a lot of fish. It's an awful lot of fish that we have there, my boy. Awful lot of seeds as well. Good God. Are we out of empty bins again? No, we are not. Someone get a bin here, please. But hey, it's working! It's working! Hey, there's a bin. There's a bin. There's a bin. Ooh, hello. One of our bone carvers has been possessed. Good news, we got plenty of workshops for him to choose from. It's made of chert. Oh no, one of our dwarven children has slipped into depression. Many such cases. It's probably because of the state of the dwarven economy. Let's see here. Units? Worship, there we go. There he is. Where you at, bud? Oh, he's hauling something. Where are you going, Buckaroo Bonsai? How heavy is this stray water buffalo? Oh, he's carrying 18 water buffalo bull bones. Where's he going? He's being pushed around, I think, somehow. Where is my bud going? Possessed by unknown forces. Oh my gosh, he's going to, like, you've passed by multiple of these things, my guy. But no, he wanted the first and best, apparently. Llama wool cloth. Steel bars. Okay. More steel bars. He's grabbing those one at a time, thank goodness. Cave spider silk cloth. Rough rubies. Now here's a question for you folks. To raid? No, I don't want to raid. To explore this site. Mysteries of the Elf Explained. These are all goblin fortresses. Can you, like, trade with other forts? This is something I'll have to look into on my own. An interesting question, though. And one that I would... Sure. Well, hold on. This should be something that's, like, part of the explainer, right? Trade. Okay. Caravans, maybe we can't. Minecarts and tracks. Oh, now there's an interesting idea. I'm having train flashbacks from frickin' Factorio, and that took me long enough to figure out, so no. Okay, fine, cool, goodbye. No thank you. Erosh has begun a mysterious construction. The frickin' furthest way out of the flippin' way that he could have done. Let's see here. More bone crafts. Did we approve the bone crafts? We sure haven't. Because our manager is the freaking worst. He's over here praying. Praying to Medtob. Is there a dwarf named Medtob? It doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll get approved sooner or later. Which is what I have to believe. To maintain my own sense of sanity. Another 10 minutes to go. We might even hit winter. Early winter. But winter nonetheless. There's gems. Okay. Well, would you look at that? You know what? I'll build another gem cutter here as well. Armor bin. Is it armor, though? Leggings. Well, we got, like, boots and leggings and armor. I guess we don't have that much in the way of, like, clothing, huh? Maybe we should fix that. I think we should fix that. Let's go ahead and build another jeweler. Use the closest material for that. Which is almost certainly going to be the church. 2, 3. Cool. An alpaca bone hatch cover. Okay, man. I have made a door! But it's a door you put in the floor. Alright, man. Cool. Seems like a lot of effort for something kind of silly, but... You know, pop off, King. Named objects. Artifacts. Where's this thing? Yep. This is an alpaca bone hatch cover. All Craftsdwarf ship is the highest quality. It is encrusted with octagon-cut rubies, studded with steel, decorated with llama wool, and encircled with bands of water buffalo bone and steel. This object menaces with spikes of cave spider silk. On the item is an image of a dodecahedra in alpaca bone. Okay, man. Cool. All right, dude. Hey, I won't stop you from it. Seems neat, you know? Go off. We should go ahead and display that somewhere. Although apparently the item that is on display doesn't contribute to the room's quality, which seems kind of backwards to me, but whatever. Not even backwards, it just sounds wrong. Just doesn't make sense. It sounds incorrect. But whatever. It's fine. Okgush Posini. Human Axeman is visiting. Okay. Plenty of drink. Bone carver. And sparring. That's fine. Sparring we can live with. Oh, let's actually go ahead and open this up, shall we? You know, well, while we're thinking about it, we might as well. And you know what? We should build another frickin' leather worker as well. Methinks. Oh. Golly. Golly gee willikers. Tadumat. Get a masterpiece pigtail cloth. Okay. Hey, have we assigned... Okay, yes, we have done the bone crafts. Apparently recently, because we've not started in on any of those yet, but that's fine. Excuse me. Well, that's just all kinds of unpleasant, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're out of bins. Let's go ahead and make like 20 new wooden bins. Because we've got the wood for it. We're kind of at capacity on beds, so it's not like we're going to need a whole lot more wood either. Let's see here. Dwarf Fortress. Send trade caravan. Okay, so it seems like... Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can send out trade caravans, which seems kind of weird. But whatever, it's fine. Oblivious. Let's see here. There are coin bins, which is neat. I think a couple of clothiers wouldn't go amiss either. I think that's what we're going to put down here, yeah? Workshops, clothing, clothes. I like how it's a clothier's shop when the entire fortress, despite being part of, like, a monarchical structure, does appear to function off of a kind of anarcho-communist system of, like, hey, if the material is available and you need it, have at it. Which y'all know I'm amenable to. Like personal economics, that's for the mountain home. Out here, we are a strongly communalistic society. These plump helmets spawn. Make bone crafts. God, they go through those so quickly. That's great. I mean, that's fantastic. And then we've already replaced that with more bone. With more bones. Well, let's see here. Where's our... It's a single... No, it's two butchers. Actually, we're out of bone there, which is nice. I don't know what to do with the cartilage and all that junk. I think we might actually be out of bones. Well, no. Okay. We're out of bones there, but we have, like, stacks of the stuff. Okay, yeah, so we actually have plenty left. Okay, cool. All right, that's good to know. But, folks, that is going to do it for me as of today. We've made good progress. Again, early winter here, first moonstone of the year 209. So we did not, in fact, get to the end of the year, or the start of the next year, rather, which is fine. We'll be back on Monday for more of this chicanery. But as of right now, folks, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.